What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to rate the chairs that look most appetizing for my booty cheeks to sit on. Yeah, let's get it started. First is the outdoor wooden chairs. Now, I think this one's pretty good, but the only thing that I think detracts from it is that, it's made of wood, so that means there's a possibility of splinters going in your ass. Personally, I don't think that sounds really good. I mean, I guess if, you have maybe like an ass stabbing fetish or something like that, maybe you'd like it, but that's just not something for me. So I'll give the wooden chairs. We'll start out kind of in the middle, and we'll give that a C. Next is the leather chairs. Now, I cannot fucking stand leather chairs, all right? I fucking hate them. All right, I don't care if this one reclines. All right, no, fuck that. It's a leather chair. Leather chairs suck, all right? When you sit in them, or when you move in them or whatever, it makes it sound like you're ripping the fattest ass of all time. I could go fucking reach down to go scratch my nuts, and the damn thing is gonna make it sound like I'm shredding. I'm not ripping ass here. It is the fucking couch. Fuck this one. Leather chair, F tier. All right, next one is more of a mythical chair. This one is the chair in Blue's Clues. I think this chair looks rather comfortable, so I think it'd be pretty good. It looks like there's a lot of cushions there, so you just sit in it and you sink all the way down to the floor. The Blue's Clues chair, I'm gonna give it an A. Not quite an S, but an A. All right, I don't know what the fuck this one is. I really don't know. This one looks like you sit in and then you get sucked into another dimension. As long as that dimension is the dimension of comfort, I guess it's okay, but we can never really tell. So I'll give this one a C, I guess. This is the camping chair. At least it's got a little area to recline here. I don't know. Camping chairs are like sitting on the thinnest plastic ever. It's like sitting on a windbreaker. It doesn't seem too great, I guess. I'll give the camping chair. I'll give it a D. Now this one here is the camping chair 5000 luxury camping. All right, and I feel like this one is a little bit better. I'll give this one. I'll give it a B. The school chair. The school chair was never that comfortable, but I tell you what, I'm gonna give this one an A tier. Now, here's why. Here's why I'm going to give this uncomfortable, hard piece of shit an A tier, all right? Because, yeah, I just said all the bad shit about it. But the way that you feel after you crack your back in this motherfucker is the greatest feeling of all time, right? Your back feels like shit. You feel like a fucking 80-year-old with arthritis sitting in this damn thing, and then you grab the front of your desk and the back of your chair and you twist your body a complete 180 and break your fucking spine all the way from the top of your neck to the ass of your crack, and that spine just fucking breaks all the way, and it feels so fucking good. And the feeling of cracking your back in one of those chairs is better than ejaculating. It is better than the greatest orgasm that you've ever experienced in your life. Hitting the G spot is nothing compared to cracking your back in one of these chairs. So I'm going to give it, for that reason, I'll give it an A tier. All right, fuck this chair. The only good thing about this chair right here is in WWE when they fold it and smack people with it. Uncomfortable as fuck. My ass cheeks want to go inside my body because they don't want to sit on this fucking thing. Sitting on this thing for longer than 0.5 seconds makes your ass feel like your bones are sticking out of it, like that episode from SpongeBob. Next is the average lawn chair. The Grillmaster 8000 is what this one is. This one is, I think, a little bit better than just your standard camping chair. I wouldn't give it the camping chair ultra upgrade 8000. I wouldn't put it there, but I think it's a little bit better than this one. I don't know though. It's been a while since I've sat in one of these too. My ass cheeks just haven't experienced a ton of these chairs, a super versatile range of chairs, so I don't know. Some of these are just kind of guesses. This is just another lawn chair, it looks like. But it does look like this one can like fold out and become like one of those like things you lay down on. So I guess this is like the lawn chair upgrade, 2.0. So I'll give it a B. I don't know what these chairs are. The backs of them look like bike helmets, or cyclists are kind of annoying, so I'll give those ones F. They just don't look very appetizing for my butt cheeks. Oh, damn, I thought this was just a chairs tier list. This is a fucking throne. The bloodshed of the sheep here were manufactured into making this goddamn throne. Yeah, I can't say I've ever sat in this, but it looks like it's super duper comfy, and by sitting in this is like a status symbol, right? Like you are far superior over anyone else just by having planted your butt cheeks in this chair right here. So this chair, I can't give it anything lower than an S. All right, next is just your standard office chair. Look, I've sat in so many office chairs. I've sat in office chairs that have made my ass cheeks feel like they're exploding. I've also sat in office chairs that make me want to fall asleep because they're so comfy. So there's just such a range of office chairs. I really don't know. A lot of it really depends on what kind of back support these chairs give you. So, but regardless, I'll have to meet this one in the middle, and I'll have to give this office chair a C. Next is the rocking chair. Now, the older demographic would probably look at rocking chairs and think that it's the greatest thing of all fucking time. I think that rocking chairs are a little bit better than normal chairs, right? But that chair is still made of wood. It's gonna make your ass bones penetrate the skin and stick out of your ass, on them things. But at least rocking it is a little bit better. So that's why it's a little bit better than this hard fucking shit ass chair. So I'll give it a D. Next is the stool. I fucking hate stools because you got no back support, all right? You're just sitting in the thing, fucking hunched over, murdering your back, murdering your neck. These things suck a fat dick. So they get an F. Next is the beanbag. I think beanbags are kind of cool, although I do always have that, irrational thought of like, if I sit on it too hard, the thing's gonna fucking explode out the other end. I'll give it a B. All right, next is the yoga ball chair. I've sat on one of these, but it's been a long time. I don't remember it being like super good or anything like that. The yoga ball gets a C for me. Wonderful. Another human being. Yeah, I can also say this one's another status symbol to sit on. By sitting on another person, you're showing that you're just far superior to that person. And yeah, I think sitting on another person, once again, it's like sitting on a throne. It's a status symbol showing that you're far superior to not only the person that you're sitting on, but everyone else. Because hey, everyone else isn't sitting on another person. That's an S. These little cocoon chairs. Now let me tell you fucking something about one of these dog shit things, alright? They look super cozy and comfortable, but you sit in one of them damn things and your legs get blood circulation fucking cut off from them because the bottom of them scoops up a little bit and fucking digs into your thighs and cuts off circulation in your legs, alright? Then if you sit crisscross inside that thing like turns a little bit, right? And then you always get that uneasy feeling of like, oh, well, what happens if the fucking rope that I'm hanging from just decides to break? Well, I fucking plunge to my goddamn death after that. Like, these ones suck, all right? These chairs suck. They look comfy, yes, all right? But they're ass cheeks. Fuck those chairs. They're absolutely horrible. This one is Simon Cowell's face, I guess. Is this limited to just Simon Cowell's face, or is this just anyone's face? I don't know. Either way, I've never sat on Simon Cowell's face, but I guess if you sit on his face, he can't say anything. So, I mean, I guess that has to be pretty good. It means something at least. Look, I've sat on those like chairs before that are kind of like this, but they're right next to a window, and all that I can say is that it's super uncomfortable because whenever I have to like reach down to try and scratch my balls, like I get super nervous. Like, what if someone sees me scratching my balls? Like that's kind of weird, I guess. If this one, it's like this, it's against the wall, I guess it's not bad, but it's also fucking folding you like a goddamn accordion. I can't imagine that would be super comfortable either. I'm just not going to give it a very high score. I'll give it an F. I don't like it. All right, now hammocks. They're the same thing as this one and also this one, right? Because one, when you're laying back in a hammock, the damn thing is fucking folding you in half, right? Like, you're getting folded in half. It sucks. It sucks cock. Like it's bending you so much that you can suck your own cock, basically. Okay, and then also, what happens if one of those goddamn ropes break? Well, then you're falling to your fucking, like, if the rope by your feet breaks, you're fine. All right, you can catch yourself with your feet. But if the one by your head breaks, you are smashing your head into the ground and you are dying. There's no getting out of it. If the rope next to your head breaks, you are dead. Hammocks, you fucking suck. You're not even comfortable. And last but not least is just a chair with something to put your feet on. I like putting my feet up, so I'll have to give that one, I'll give it a B, actually. So yeah, here are the chairs, and which chairs are most comfortable for me to plant my ass cheeks on. These ones are status symbols. These ones are comfy. Well, this one is just to crack your back. These ones will do. These ones are okay. These ones are like in a pinch they will work. And these ones are I would rather stand.